Hello and welcome to another game of Dota 2 for StarLadder Season 5, day number 24. It is David against Goliath. That's right, it is the bottom team up against the top team. No Tidehunter against Fota. Both have got 11 or 12 games played. One team has got only one win, the other team only got one loss. So that is a big difference between these two teams in caliber. We're going to see if Fota can be throwing an upset around here, or if they are going to be going home with yet another loss. For no Tidehunter, it doesn't matter anymore. They are going to be going to Kiev regardless of the outcomes that are still going to happen. They have secured their spot in the top 4 with having only one game lost. Let's see what these teams are going to be picking. We don't have a lone druid. Fota banning that out. Respect ban for no Tide. We're going to have the Cuddle, the Wisp, and a Bat being banned out there for having the first pick being the Nyx Assassin for Fota, with the Darkseer and the Magnus next for no Tidehunter, Rubik and Luna to follow up on that for Fota, and the Chen for no Tide for Aki. So we have already got two signature heroes right here, with Aki on his Chen and S4 on his Magnus. And of course we already have two lanes sorted with a Darkseer and a Magnus as well. Magnus mid, Darkseer off lane. It kind of means that it's fairly easy to ban out heroes against no Tide right now, because you know what they're gonna be going for. They're going for a dual lane. So ban out Loda as heroes. Now that is actually easier said than done, because Loda plays a lot of different carry heroes. But it's the lifestealer that they ban out first. We're gonna see which other carries they're gonna be banning out. I mean, you could ban out the supports right now, but the carries right now has a bigger impact, because I mean, support wise, you already got yours, and you already got the better ones out of that. I mean, Shadow Demon is still there, of course, and the Bane as well, but it doesn't really matter if they pick those up. We're gonna see the Luna and Rubik probably on a dual lane, maybe even on a tri lane with the Nyx Assassin. So if they do that, then Fota still needs two solo lanes, and that is something that no Tide can anticipate on, because they ban out solo lanes. They ban out the Puck and the Nature's Prophet, and it's the Shadow Demon still that gets banned out up on Fota, with the Undying for the last one for no Tidehunter. Going through these wow. Going through these bans and picks real quick, I have to say. Although, you know, for Fota, they kind of don't have a choice, because they went into this game without any bonus time, because as you might have noticed, this, yeah, it was a bit delayed. And if you are late, you get deducted bonus time before you get removed, so they were just in time. Wow, this is not going well for my voice. Wait a second, drinking some water will be helping out as Queen of Pain actually gets picked up.
Faceless Void.
Faceless Void is gonna be the carry for no Tidehunter. Well, that is not. Look, since they are kind of out of this, like they are already going through. They don't care about the results. I was not expecting them to pick up a serious hero like Faceless Void. Or I am not gonna say boring hero like Faceless Void, because he can be very entertaining, but it's not a hero that I was really expecting. And we're gonna see still a Faceless Void. Venomancer gets picked up for Fota as the last one, so that kind of means that we're probably gonna see a Nyx off lane, or even a safe lane Luna, and then a tri-lane aggressive. They have a lot of different potentials, because Rubik, Nyx, and Venomancer, we have seen all three heroes before as solo lanes. We have seen it all. So which one they're gonna be putting on the actual solo lane, we don't know. And which solo lane is going to be also a question, of course. They can pick up the Queen of Pain mid, they can also put the Queen of Pain on the off lane. Long lane, they could put the Luna on the aggressive tri lane, on a safe solo lane, safe tri lane, you know, you name it, it's all possible. Last hero to get picked up by no Tidehunter is going to be the support. Which hero is EGM going to play is the question. Is it going to be a Bane? Well, kind of, maybe even a Jakiro, because, you know, they have gotten a Magnus with an RP. And they've got a Chronosphere, so they need something with AoE damage, I'd say. So Lina or Leshreck could do the same thing, just to make sure that anything that gets locked inside that RP or Chronosphere, they can damage that with something else, but just melee hits. And of course, I mean, if you got the Faceless Void, you kind of need something ranged to do that, something there as well, because otherwise there's going to be only help coming from your Magnus and your Iron Shell. That's it. Well, Chen maybe his right leg damage is amazing. But it's yeah, it's not gonna be like, it has to be some kind of range with AoE thingy, I think. And if they don't, well, then they're not taking it all that serious anyway. But I think a Luna or a Leshrac would work out very well together with a Jakiro, something like that. Or maybe even a support that we don't normally see all that often. I'm just thinking which one it could be. Maybe even a Crystal Maiden or something like that. Or, I mean, Crystal Maiden against the Queen of Pain is quite nice. Vengeful Spirit, but that's a bit, you need a bit AoE damage. You need actually also a bit more disable, perhaps. I mean, maybe even... Which hero am I forgetting? Witch Doctor? Nah, we saw Witch Doctor previous game. He can, of course, do that role, but I don't think it's going to be a good one here. I mean, Queen of Pain will still be able to blink away. And they're going to pick up the Windrunner. Now, Windrunner is a hero that it can have it all. He can be played as a supporter. We do see EGM picking up the Windrunner. So we're going to see how they're going to be dealing with that. As in, if they're going to indeed be running that Windrunner as a support. And if so, I mean, she has Disable with an RP and with the Chronosphere, she can get her shackles on properly, and the power shot definitely should not be underestimated as well. So I actually quite like it here. Let's see what Fota is going to be running as with their lanes, because they have so different kind of potential. They have such different heroes. We actually have Rubik being picked up by Prepare for Battle. He's normally the offlaner for his team. So that could give us a bit of an insight on where he's gonna go. Offlaner Rubik is not really well, we have seen offlaner Rubik before though, but that was on EG, on Demon I believe, and Demon plays different heroes offlane anyway, as in not conventional heroes that only he then plays on the offlane. Omni Knight. Ooh, look! He's got the set.
Prepare for
I like it. So Prepare for Battle will be playing the Rubik for Fota on the their side, Dai on the Luna. It will be Sharhan playing the Nyx Assassin. Trip will be on the Queen of Pain, who's standing in for Fota this game. And the last one is going to be the Venomancer, also played by Stan. It's going to be Stigma. And Matron gets a shout out. That's nice. Smoke up for Fota. Fota is a team that normally when they go in they find a level 1 kill, or they try to. They've got the potential, definitely. They've got Telekinesis, they've got an Impale and a Gale. 3 level 1 spells that are very, very strong. So let's see if they can find someone, because that is going to be the difficulty. And hello Aki. Telekinesis is going to hit. The Gale is going to miss, but the Impale is still going to hit, and therefore the Gale is still going to hit as well. Not even needed. It's going to be Stigma picking up the first blood.
First blood.
Of course, the downside of having the Gale up level 1, I guess, is that there would be a chance to get denied. But first blood for Fota in the bag. Let's see how they're gonna do their lanes. It will be Trip in the middle. Looks like it. Unless it's gonna be still Prepare for Battle in the middle. There's so different potentials. Venomancer is gonna stick bottom. He's gonna be supporting the Luna by the looks of it. Luna is gonna be sitting bottom. They will be having an aggressive trial lane on the bottom lane. So that is that. They will be up against a dual lane from Loda and EGM. So that's not really a surprise with the Windrunner and the Faceless Void there. We're going to be seeing the Rubik solo mid. So we have seen... There was a period when Rubik was solo mid like a lot of the times. And he can definitely hold his own. He can definitely stay alive. And actually with his Fate Bolt, not just getting last hits or harassing, but also reducing the attack damage from... no, that's the wrong one. I was gonna say reducing the attack damage from his opponent. Wow. So yeah, with his Fate Bolt, that is the one that he didn't pick up yet, but definitely possible for him to be having this lane. He shouldn't die. Neither should S4 though. He has got a score. He's got an escape, unless he makes a big mistake, which is something that S4 normally doesn't make on the middle lane. On the top lane, we've got ourselves. Well, we got ourselves a Queen of Pain also. But we also got Admiral Bulldog, who's just cleaning out the jungle and cleaning out the creep wave of the opponent team at the same time. So making sure he doesn't miss anything and surging himself up to the rest to make sure he indeed doesn't miss anything. So his last hits will be highest of them all because, whoa, a lot of hatred for the Satire actually. We want to kill off this Chen creep. And that was no deny actually, nope. Deny didn't hit. But that was still a Gale for the Venomancer. And Gale, of course, I mean, Gale got a bit nerfed because it was a bit too powerful. And it now costs a lot of mana to cast. You cannot cast it more than once at level 1 unless you've got Clarities, which he does have. But it is only Clarity, so he has to be really careful with that. He can only land one more Gale before he's going to have to wait until he has his his second Gale again, unless he's level 3, because then I believe at level 3 you get enough mana in your hero to actually cast it twice. But it is not ideal at all. And of course, since they are an aggressive trial, and they need to be kind of aggressive, they need to try to find those aggression. As well, a Venomancer is one of those heroes that can just arrest really good, especially now that he has his Poison Sting. It has been a bit nerfed to level 1, I guess, but he is definitely one of those heroes that can just... as long as he gets one hit in every 7 seconds, there will be a constant tick of damage done to Loda. And he actually gets an Impale here. Gonna get a Gale as well. Time walking away. Power Shot actually do a lot of damage on Stigma. Stigma, you're gonna go down. You're gonna be dying. One more hit. Boom. Self keeps him up with the creep. The creep does the job. And Windrunner still gets the credit for that one. It's gonna be Aki that's gonna be landing a net up on the Luna and Power Shot and a hit, and it's Aki that picks up a second kill. Now Sharon on the run, pops his Spike Carapace, will be fine. Stigma coming back, can't really do anything here anymore though. That's 2 heroes dead on the side of Fota. Aggressive trialing not really working out too well so far. TPing coming back again for the Luna as well in the meantime. On the top lane, looks like we see Trip just roaming around trying to stop Bulldog from doing what he is doing. If he can do that, that's of course nice and all that, but is it worth losing last hits on the tower and of course having his tower getting bashed by creeps? I'm not too sure if that is worth it. And Edward Bulldog is forced away out of the jungle for now. That is something that's nice. In the meantime, on the mid lane, we have S4 on 16 for 2. With Prepare for Battle on 15 for 1. So it's still S4 that gets ahead, but it looks like Rubik is getting the better of the harassment with 2 bottle charges still left. And S4 now getting his full bottle again, but he'll have to bottle crow that constantly. As we have got Fota backing off again. They're playing very defensive all of a sudden now on this trial lane, and it's something that is... Oh, wait a second. Dive. Bulldog. Trouble. Trip. One more scream. Doesn't have mana. Has to run from the tower on the creeps. And Bulldog will stay alive. And Trip too, though, but, you know, he doesn't get a kill, unfortunately. We have Aki standing around with the troll. Let's see if they can catch Fota, Prepare for Battle out of position, because, of course, he needs to kind of run a bit forward to be able to make this gank happen. Or just do it like this. Could be working out as well. Let's see, here it comes, there's the net. Skewer back to the other side of the river, and that is going to be a telekinesis trying to help out, but it's not going to be enough. One more hit is going to be doing the job. The creeps get the last hit, though. That's another kill on the side of no Tidehunter. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, it is Die, who is 16 for 4, so at least he's getting some of the last hits, but you compare it to Loda, 14 to 2, and I mean, even though it's less than what the Luna has, I mean, he is up against an aggressive tri lane. That should not be possible. The thing about an aggressive tri lane is that you can, in theory, well, you should be getting the better of the lane if you're the aggressive tri lane. And there's different ways to do that, either shut down your opponent from farming completely, or killing them off. Or at least get a way more last hits than your opponent. And at this point, they're not going to be able to do anything. They don't kill off their opponent. They don't shut them down for last hits. Wow. Voice, stop being stupid. Gonna drink some water. No, not needed. It's back. Never mind. But yeah, Loda is not seemingly in too bad of a shape, and more importantly, like, they have to share the experience with all 3 people on one lane. Well, the experience here is being shared with 2 people on the one lane, so it is gonna be no Tidehunter that's gonna be leveling faster here. And of course, they also got a couple of kills already to their name, so that's gonna be putting no Tidehunter even further ahead, as we do see Loda with level 5.5. Well, the one that's farming on Fota's side, she is still level 3. 3.5 and a bit, I guess, but it's still it's a big difference, and it's something that is very dangerous, and it should be alarming for the later part of the game, because this could be the end for Fota, as in, if you lose in your aggressive trial, then you better make sure that you... Oh my god. That is so cool. Wait a second, we're gonna see Stigma dying. Nice shackle still though, doesn't matter. Stigma goes down, Sharhan in some trouble, gonna be getting a couple right clicks and gonna be getting, oh nice Spike Carapace, but is it gonna be enough? Hello S4, and that's a double kill for S4. But look at this. It's actually Battle Fury that he's holding. That is so cool. I have never seen that before. It's a legendary axe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Unless it's common. Legendary
Dire's
axe.
structures
Where does he get
are
that?
fortified.
Where do you get that? I've never seen it before. But yeah, this is a tri lane that is failed, and I do think they should be trying to switch it around a bit. I mean, they could send, or they could just leave this bottom lane entirely open actually, and just try to get their advantage on other lanes because they kind of need that.
Dire's
They
bottom
kind of need to
tower
do
is
something.
under attack.
Chronosphere, and they're gonna go down again. That's gonna be Luna already dropping Skewer. Sigma, Trouble, dead. 8 for 1 right now. Hand of God helping out so that no Tidehunter doesn't have to back off. They could just actually try to push another tower with this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Why didn't I see that at the start of the game? Because then I could have actually had time to check it out. Damn. Impale. Let's see if they can do something. Rubik is around here now as well. Stole the shockwave. He's gonna be having to pull some big plays right now because he is the one that can now turn this around. As S4, he's got himself no RP, but he screws in anyway. Shackle doesn't latch. Gonna have S4 in some trouble. Gonna get an impale. Gonna have to be careful. Sharhan has to be more careful. He's actually gonna go down. Loda picking up a kill. Diving to tier 2 for that one. Not really too worried about the tower hits apparently. Still got some stick charges. Nice shockwave. And prepare for battle. Popping his bottle charge will be enough. The Loda, is he gonna still chase it? Nice score. Fade Bolt picks up EGM on the side. Prepare for battle, still getting some of the kills. Shockwaves are gonna still hit. Loosen beam up on S4. Doesn't matter. He backs himself up with his life. As everybody else from Fota, they kind of have to back off without any. Well, they picked up EGM. That is nice. That is their second kill of the game. But it's 9 for 2. And it's gonna be, he's gonna get sent back to base. Oh, but before he does that, he picks up the kill for the Luna. Luna kinda overextending. In the meantime, on the top lane, the Queen of Pain trying to kill off Bulldog still. We haven't seen Trip that much just yet. We could, well, she actually should try to rotate a bit more now, because her team needs her. Her team definitely needs her. Even if they leave like one person alone on some lane somewhere, doesn't matter. They need her to be there. They need to have the majority of the fight. They need to have the better of those fights if they keep coming. Because that's of course the question for no Tidehunter. Do they keep coming with their aggression? It's a promotional item for the headset. What headset? Dota 2 headset? Oh my god, I need to have a Dota 2 headset, apparently. Well, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Let's see, smoke up. Seeing if they can make something happen. In the meantime, Queen of Pain goes down on the top lane still. There's actually an RP used for that one. And they're rotating top though. Let's see if they can do something.
Dire's top tower
Still no
is
level
under
6 upon the
attack.
Nyx, doesn't matter. Level 4 upon the Venomancer, but he's only important for his Gale at the moment. And knowing that the RP is on cooldown might give them a slight edge. Tower will still die. As for getting the gold, prepare for battle, looking for the telekinesis. Here comes an Impale, entirely whiffing, missing, you name it. S4, gonna be telekinesis, miss Skewer. Hand of God trying to help out, but I think S4, I think you're dead unless you can run fast enough. He cannot run fast enough. Sigma getting killed.
Venom, your veins.
And that is gonna be the rest, well, Bulldog backing off, that was the rest basically. That was 2 versus 3. In the meantime, Loda finds himself a Luna kill again. Being helped out by EGM, but Loda getting the gold. Chronosphere being used for that, thou shall not escape. And his farm looking really solid. Normally, you'd only expect the Faceless Void to be dangerous later on in the game, but he is 3-0-3, so he's been in 6 out of the 12 kills, and he's been doing crazy. He's been doing really well. As I said though, David against Goliath. Who knows, maybe David can still get back on this game. Goliath was the big one, yeah? Yeah, cool. No deny. Faces Void pick up the last Sonic Wave. Loda goes down. Losing beam. Died. Getting revenge. EGM. Land a power shot. Hits on Trip. Doesn't really matter for him. EGM cannot really find a way out. Is there gonna be enough damage to take him down? Yes, there is. It's a double kill for Die. They're getting locked in by creeps. Doesn't matter though. Oh, actually, it might die. It goes down. He dies. Has 4. Has got that haste rune working out for him perfectly. He's got still 14 seconds left on his RP though, but he does have a blink dagger.
Is under attack.
So could try to play it ballsy, but he's actually going back to the mid lane where the tier 1 tower, the last one standing on the side of Fota, looks to be the target. No towers down yet on the side of no Tidehunter. And it's gonna be 7,500 gold. Oh, vacuum! No telekinesis, no RP yet though. RP, the telekinesis first. Nice impale as well. Shackle's not gonna ledge Skewer. It's only gonna hit the Queen of Pain on the sidelines. Power shot hits on prepare for battle. Doesn't really matter. Aki TPing out. In the meantime, Nick's Assassin still getting dropped. Darkseer getting the last hit. Prepare for battle. Whoa, getting chased by the Gen Creep. Power shot. Will not hit on Rubik, but we'll still, yeah, Rubik will still probably die. He still lands, or was thinking about landing a power shot. Nice shackle. Die is gonna be getting bashed. He's gonna be getting stunned by all the Centaurs. Is gonna be going down. EGM's power shot to finish the job. And this game is going from bad to worse for Fota. Chronosphere. Ooh, he still dies though. Rubik doing the job. Shockwave going through of the RP. We have got the already Rubik going down. No Sharhan gonna go down as well. Venomance ulti still happening. Can they get enough damage through Shockwave? Picks up the Venomance and now trips the last one alive. Doesn't get shackled. Might be able to do something here if he just screams, but he doesn't have the mana. He does have 12 sick charges though. He is just gonna try to make it safe and make it back to base. He's the last one alive for his team, and he doesn't want to be the last one to die for his team. And he jumps himself back. As the rest of No Tidehunter might be trying to go for the tier 3, or at least EGM is. Gets a losing beam though, might be slightly overextending, but gets sent on his way with a shot from the Luna. In the meantime, I mean, like I said, now over 10k in favor of No Tidehunter with the experience graph. Going the way of No Tidehunter. It should not really come as a surprise. It would be a nice fairy tale if Fota can come back from this one, but a fairy tale for them right now it is, because the chances are very slim. Normally, when you are behind, you can try to make a difference by either massively outplaying your opponents, and so far, well, Bulldog getting killed, getting stunned. Here comes Test of Fate. We still have Queen of Pain alive, though. Shockwave not killing him up either, and he's actually gonna go for S4. S4, one more hit, and he is not gonna die. He is not gonna die at all. He's gonna be staying alive. Pop stick charges, gonna blink forward, gonna go for a trip. Nice dodge for the Scream. Surge up for S4, still looking for something. Blink away from the Queen of Pain, though, as we do have EGM going for prepare for battle. And it's gonna be prepared for battle. It's gonna telekinesis up on Loda. Doesn't matter. Windrunner picks him up anyway. Gale still hitting, but Stigma, run for your life right now. Search up for the Centaur, looking for that stun. We'll be able to. Oh, we'll miss it actually. A bit of a misplay there, but doesn't really matter though. But they won't kill him, but they will be able to get the advantage of the game still. I mean, they forced everybody back to base. It should be enough to see that a Chen creep can chase people away from. Ooh, Sharhan. They want it. Oh. I go for Loda. He's like the hardest target to kill right now. And he has a Chronosphere still. It's not really the easiest. Gale hits up on Aki. That would have been a better target for that Vendetta. Vacuum in here. Aishel doing some damage. It's gonna be Queen of Pain that goes down. Darkseer getting the last hit. And we still have the Chronosphere up. Wouldn't be no surprise if Loda is gonna try to get something here. Even though he is gonna be probably farming some Angels or something. Eclipse. Aki gets picked up. It's the 8th kill on the board for Fota. Vacuum in there. RP as well. It's on 2. Shockwave. Power shots. Die is the last one to die for those two. And that is going to be a dominating support Windrunner, who is 5 to 11. It is looking bad for Fota right now as the gold craft keeps spiking up. In the meantime, they've been fighting around this tier 2 for quite some time, but it's still not down, and only now does the fortification go through. Nick's Assassin standing around there. He does have his Vendetta again, but what is he gonna pick up right now? Where is he gonna go? There is no real easy kill up for him. He pops his Vendetta to stay alive. That's it. Gale misses. Stigma can't get any foot in the door here. Has to be sitting around his tower, maybe placing some wards. Gonna be placing some wards. It's actually Loda that goes down. Queen of Pain coming in as well. With the Vendetta being used against him still. I guess Backtrack not lucky enough today. Well, at least not now. But it is a big hill to climb. Big hill to climb. Trouble, S4. Gonna be finding 2 people there. Shockwave going through telekinesis as well. S4 gonna be jumped up the high ground, but that's just where he wanted to be. He wants to go for the Stigma and prepare for battle. Nice shackle. We will be able to kill this one up. One more Shockwave should do the job. Is he having it? One more second. One more hit would do the job as well, though. Or an arrow from EGM, I guess. Haste run of S4 is still happening. Die, standing in the middle of a bundle of heroes that are not his own, and has got himself stuck up on the high ground. Admiral Bulldog's courtesy. Skewer down to low ground for Sharhan. At least he's out, but he's also dead. And that's gonna be the kill upon the Luna as well. Stigma gonna try to stay alive in this encounter, but I think he is gonna be going down. Shockwave, arrows, power shot, EGM, triple kill. He might die still though, Trip. One more scream away from getting that kill, but the mechanism helps him out and he can't get it off. Ultra kill for the support Windrunner. EGM, enter God mode. What I learned yesterday. We're gonna be getting a good game. Ultra kill for him as his support.
Thank you.
In the meantime, on the top lane, Loda still wants to get his farm up because farm is important for a carry. And he picks up a Vanguard. It's not really a conventional item, but he wants it anyways.
Top tower
And
is under
still,
attack.
that tier 2 is still standing. I mean, there's kills happening the whole time, and Fota keeps coming at them. They keep fighting. And considering they are fairly low level, they are not dead for that long, so they can continue to keep fighting. Blink forward. That's an RP just for a Queen of Pain. Shackles. Shackles on the creeps. AGM, you shackle the creep. Noted. Aki gonna still go down by the looks of it. Scream will help out. He's gonna be going for EGM as well. Will's ultra kill streak will be diminished. Losing Beam going through, still taking a lot of damage, and the Scream as well, and will indeed be going down. That's his monster kill streak done. And here comes Loda though, gets himself a nice chrono. Vacuum in there as well, so that Charon is in there. Prepare for battle. Going down by the Iron Shell. Charon gonna drop as well. Double kill for Bulldogs, Iron Shell. And the buyback from EGM because he was just that rich. No Tidehunter, still not going for the base. Or maybe now, finally. They don't only have to deal with the Luna, only have to deal with Die. Loda looks like he's had enough.
Dire's bottom tower
Gonna
is
indeed be
under
going
attack.
for that tier 3. Skewer down to the low ground to the rest of his team. Die will indeed do his name justice for himself. Buys back though, apparently has got enough gold for that one. Nice smoke for S4
Dire's
for everybody.
bottom tower
Vacuum
is
back in,
falling.
Stigma trouble, Shackle doesn't latch. Time walk forward, Stigma. Gonna get chased down, need bash, no, need bash, no, need bash. Doesn't even need bash, gets a kill. Prepare for battle. He's gonna get a bash. Impale though, hits up on 3 and a Calypso going through as well. They might be able to get some kills off this. Loda's already dead. Can they get more? The RP is not there. This is just a Skewer and a Shackle actually. Die is gonna be going down once more. Bulldog getting himself out of their tower. Did drop barracks, did not drop just yet though. Prepare for battle. Gonna get vacuumed back in. Gonna get harassed. Gonna get killed. EGM getting himself another kill on the board. Buyback upon buyback as Bulldog indeed went down, but yeah, he buys back just like Loda did before.
Dire's bottom barracks
And
are
we're
under
gonna see the barracks getting dropped down. TP incoming from the Nyx assassin. Let's see if he can get something done there. Wants to go for a good impale. Scream's going through as well. Who is he gonna go for? It's gonna be Aki. Skewer RP though. It's upon the 2 people that were there. Shockwave, 2 people dead. Stigma is gonna be running for his life together with Prepare for battle. Was actually able to stay sealed the RP, so that's 3 people in the RP, but there's no damage to go through, so that's a bit sad. It's gonna be Sigma that will be picked off there. And it will be also Prepare for battle, who's not gonna be making it safe home to base. And I do think that this game, I mean, I can continue like doing this play-by-play thing like the entire time, but it's been play-by-play for the last, well, how long was it? For a long time. And there's nothing still that Fota can do to stop no Tidehunter, because they just keep coming, keep buying back, keep killing. And there's been reverse polarities aplenty in this game. There's been kills left and right, but most of them have all been on the side of no Tidehunter. 2,500 gold in their favor. Experience graph. Oh, wait, that's not the correct. Wait. Happens sometimes. Experience graph is gonna be 2,500 or 25k also in their favor. That's gonna be just, you know, no Tidehunter being ahead. And Fota, I think this fairy tale is gonna be staying a fairy tale because no Tidehunter seemingly a bit out of their grasp just yet. As they just don't have, they just don't have it in them right now to take down the giants of StarLadder Star Series, the team that is already gonna go to Kiev, guaranteed. Of all the teams that are in StarLadder, the only team that has only dropped 1 game so far. We will be seeing them in the LAN finals. Only the top 4 go on, and of course, the other 3 that are still to be decided. Is it gonna be Virtus Pro, Mouse Sports, Empire, or Fnatic? 3 of those 4 are gonna go through. There's still a very small chance that Na'Vi will be able to go through as well, but that requires some. That requires basically Empire and Mouse losing all their matches from now on, or at least making some big upsets in the games to come. With only the real like Empire at the moment. Empire is not in with the scores that they have now. It's gonna mostly depend for them, not on their outcome for their games, but on the outcome for the game that's gonna be happening on Thursday. Mousesports taking on Virtus Pro. Nice shackle. They are gonna go in on that one. Need bashes though. Oh, get bash. And Gale, so happens up on Loda. But yeah, that's gonna be all happening on Thursday. Of course, we're gonna have games until then. It's very important for a lot of teams also to still get some wins in. I mean, Fota, as we've seen, they have played 11 matches for now, and there's of course 15 games in total that everybody has to play, and 50. Oh, they're gonna kill them all off.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's courier has been killed.
Why did they kill them? But yeah, it is gonna be for some of the teams that are at the bottom of the list right now. They need to win some games in order to still have a chance to stick in Star Series to begin with. Because if you are in the bottom two, nice impaled. If you're at the bottom two of the list of the 16 teams that are in Star Series, you get dropped down to Pro Series. No excuses. You get dropped down. And the thing is, of course, the bottom four, like the two above those bottom two, they will still have to play regulation matches to still have a chance to stick in Star Series. And you don't want to be having to play regulation matches. You want to be sticking there regardless. So they need some extra points to their name. And we're gonna see if if Fota and the rest of the days to come is gonna be doing that. Because like I said, they are at the bottom of the list right now. They need to win at least one game, maybe even two, to still have a chance. Depends also on the results of other teams. Anyways, the GG well played goes out. Sorry for this, for Prepare for Battle, but you know, they are up against the Giants. Don't need to apologize that. One of the top teams in Europe. And yep. That's it. We're gonna have another game coming up though. 3D Max versus Virtus Pro. Should be a very interesting match. On paper, Virtus Pro will be taking that game, but 3D Max is one of those teams that have done it often, pulling upsets. So we're gonna see if they can do the same thing to Virtus Pro in the next game. Stick around for another StarLadder match for Season 5, Group Stages, Star Series, day number 24. Don't go anywhere.